When people who don't have interests on the Jersey Shore, have never visited, have no interest in seeing it make it, see this in a world of shrinking resources, is it fair to ask why you, why the money, why the effort, if this is the new normal?
Well, listen, it's fair to ask it, but I have the answer. The answer is that for New Jersey, which gives so much to this country, by the way, 50th in return of our federal tax dollars. So New Jersey send more than any other state in America in federal taxes, getting back less. When that's done, and you see that our state is a state that needs this to contribute to our economy and also to the soul and the vibrancy of our state, I think we have very good answers and arguments to make, and you can count on one thing. You're looking at the guy who's going to make those arguments.
So now Chris Christie is the guy, the Republican guy, who's going to say to Washington, give us money. Give us money for spending on infrastructure. The kind of spending that Republicans mocked in the "you didn't build that" lie that they told about President Obama all year. Chris Christie is the Republican guy who's going to say to Washington, give us earmarks. Yes, earmarks for the Army Corps of Engineers to build sand dunes on our beaches. Exactly the kind of spending that Republicans have ridiculed for years. Sand dunes that just saved lives in New Jersey. And Chris Christie will have a little extra punch to his argument because, as he rightly points out, what he's asking for is for New Jersey to get its own money back. New Jersey sends in more money to the federal government than it ever gets back in federal spending. Per person, New Jersey sends in more money than any other state compared to what it gets back in federal spending. The wealthier states have always done this. The phenomenon was first tracked by then-Senator from New York, Daniel Patrick Moynihan, who based all of his arguments for New York's fair share of federal funding on that crucial fact, that New York sends into the federal government far more money than it gets back, while at the same time, states like Alabama, Alaska, Louisiana, Kentucky, Mississippi, West Virginia, Wyoming, they all operate as clients of the federal government, collecting from the federal treasury far, far more than they ever send in tax payments. These states have always lived off New York's money and New Jersey's money and Connecticut's money and California's money, and they've always been represented by conservative politicians happy to make speeches about wasteful federal spending while they were very busy directing that wasteful federal spending, as they would call it, to their own states. When Staten Island and the rest of New York State and New Jersey and the other storm-damaged states are rebuilt, there is now at least one Republican in New Jersey who will understand the profound truth President Obama spoke when he said this.
Somebody invested in roads and bridges. If you got a business, you didn't build that.